Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Leo. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Leo. Now Leo, bottom of the deck, we got 4 of Cups. So somebody is being stubborn right now. Somebody might be in their emotions, being very pouty, disconnected, very emotionally void. It's given that they're not accepting offers or they're not paying attention to the intuitive nudges, little warnings that they're receiving. So first card out, we have 8 of Swords. So somebody is in some type of mental entrapment right now. They're bound to a certain way of thinking. You have the 5 of Pentacles. So this speaks of someone who has like a lack mindset. Somebody may be going through some type of financial loss or something right now. Feeling out in the cold. You have Knight of Pentacles. With this Knight of Pentacles, this speaks of like a routine, you know, that somebody was responsible for is what I'm hearing. But this also makes me feel like somebody was very focused on keeping up a certain type of routine, which would keep a person giving to them, right? So like this person was very selfish is what it's giving me. But now they're in some type of financial lack due to the routine that they decided to be loyal to. They ended up being disloyal to this, so. You got the Death card, so something ended, Leo. You may have had to walk away from this person and be loyal to yourself. Actually close out a contract. Somebody is reaping what they have sown with this ending, though. You have a 3 of Pentacles. So this speaks of a collaboration. Somebody implementing different ideas with other individuals in order to build a certain type of lifestyle for themselves. Yeah, something ended with a collaboration. And you have Knight of Swords energy. With this Knight of Swords, it speaks of like somebody trying to take some type of quick action. It's making me feel, because they feel depressed, or somebody feels like in despair or something like that. You know what I mean about this collaboration? Somebody felt like another person was going to give them their 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. See, the 6 of Cups speaks of somebody trusting another individual, somebody being very naive. Somebody was expecting a person to give them something. And so again, they trying to be real quick, like last ditch efforts. They was trying to take something to rush it back. Somebody was in like a race for time is what it's giving me. It's like they had to come and get something from you and then rush back and take it to this 3 of Pentacles, this collaborating that somebody had going on. Somebody had something going on with a third person that they were refusing to let go of. Yeah. So now when it comes to this 10 of Pentacles, you have a person that feels isolated. They feel outside of a divine contract. So it's making me feel, Leo, like you have tapped into your divine inheritance, right? It's something about like your bloodline contribution. You receive some type of gift or whatnot from your ancestors. And again, somebody else is in love, in lack. What is this? They was expecting you to give them some type of stability. contribute to their life in some way, shape, or form. See, somebody was invested in a lot of different options that they had. Again, with that like mindset is giving me you were dealing with the type of individual that wasn't very confident within themselves. They didn't feel like they could build things on their own, so they would try to do it on the backs of other people. I had a lot of different collaborations going on. Yeah, when it came to these options, this person was sharing with a lot of different people. Star card energy. That's what they were loyal to. So somebody had some type of illusions that they had some type of star-like mentality. Somebody wanted to be seen is what it's making me feel like. They were dedicated to presenting themselves as being, you know what I mean, the star energy. And again, something ended. 4 of Cups. Somebody didn't accept the offer when it came to this collaboration. Again, it's really given that somebody was operating in a very dishonest way. And you gained attention. Like you gained, you just were made aware of it. Yeah. Yeah, it was some type of this collaboration as well too was very dishonest, disloyal. It was a lot of lies being exchanged, given. Look, you got 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. It has a lot to do with somebody trying to master a certain type of lifestyle. This is making me feel like somebody who's not human trying to act human, trying to pretend to be normal. It's like a monster. Okay. Yeah, though. So, again, when it came to this collaboration, somebody was the type of lifestyle that they were building for themselves was not a harmonious one, you know, when it came to this collaboration. Like, something is being brought to the forefront when it comes to this group. Like, somebody just felt like this group, or again, the 3 of Pentacles, whatever this collaboration was, baby, they felt like it was gonna set them on the path, like, goddamn it, from rags to riches type energy. For real. That's why somebody was very ambitious when it came to them trying to master this skill, this art of manipulation. Is all that's gonna be. Somebody tried, it's like they had secrets on how they got their authority, is what it is. This is the type of person, you know how they say, like, every basically how they talk about things being founded behind crime, there type energy. Like when big organizations, and they say, you know, like, crime families be behind the shit and different stuff like that. It's like somebody has some type of mindset like that. It was secrets, though. Again, with this 8 of Pentacles, it's something somebody was working on, something that they were focused on, really trying to get you to give them something, or get somebody to give them something for real, with this 6 of Pentacles. This speaks of somebody having high hopes as well, too. This also speaks of like apprenticeship. Somebody working with different people in order to learn a skill. So somebody was taught how to do this manipulation, this Knight of Swords energy. It's something about depression, making somebody feel haunted, making somebody feel, you know, hopeless. Yeah. But they was working on getting you to trust them, or getting somebody to trust them so that they could get close enough. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm sorry. So yeah, somebody needed you to give them this opportunity. Trust them so that they could take this opportunity is pretty much what it was, so honestly. Somebody wanted to be seen as this high priest energy, this leader. Somebody very brave, very courageous, like a go-to person, a one-stop, that's all type of situation. Somebody wanted some type of authority, stability. Okay, so what's going on with this Ten of Pentacles? You got a King of Pentacles. Okay, so when it comes to this contribution, you know, this grand family, this royal shit, like this King of Pentacles, again, they had a lot of different options. They were invested in a lot of different things emotionally. That's more so where they found their stability at. Give me more on this King of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. So when it comes to this King of Pentacles, their dream come true would have been for them to attain some type of star-like quality. It's something, again, with the attention being gloated over what somebody is pouring into, faith, good omens, like somebody they wanted that, like somebody got some type of like God complex type shit going on, for real. Like, what is this? Yeah, somebody wanted to be seen as the stable one when it comes to their family as well too. Somebody had did some type of spell work or something like that to get their family out of some type of debt position or something like that. Yeah, you got Three of Swords. It's given that this King of Pentacles was in denial the whole fucking time. I guess this King of Pentacles was the only one who saw themselves in this star-like energy. You know what I mean? Again, somebody was ignoring their intuition. You know what I mean? Ignoring the fact that that shit had changed. Something was done. What's going on? Five of Cups. Okay, so somebody was in regret that they would, in denial that they would regret this lifestyle that they were building for themselves. When it came to this collaborating, this third party, whatever it was that they was doing on the side, you know, this ideal life that they had. Somebody thought that they were gaining some type of financial independence, some type of stability, like, again, being able, they thought some shit was gonna pay off for them. I regret this shit now, though. King of Swords. See? Because they felt like they had the mental clarity needed. You know what I mean? They were good with this catching on to things. And then not to mention this Eight of Pentacles, mastering this skill. Like they had the perfect idea. I kid you not. And it's also something about somebody being real quick, like with their responses and type shit. But now this King of Swords is stuck in his head. Somebody stuck in their head because they bound to some type of loss. They bound to, again, this Ace of Pentacles. Something slipped out of their hand when it came to this opportunity that they thought that they had. It's giving this a big deal. Somebody regrets being so toxic when it came to this Ten of Cups. So promiscuous, so lustful, so somebody was very trapped in their shadow self. Like, they try to hide the regret. I kid you not. But it's something about, like, the past cups that this person has spilled. The past contracts, the past agreements. And then what they got right now. Yeah. No. They thinking real hard on that. What's going on? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's something with somebody being stuck in their head about the work that they have to do now when it comes to the bigger picture. Because, again, they had high hopes that this apprenticeship was going to pay off and they was going to get some type of major opportunity, but instead of getting it, they lost it. So now they really trying to view a situation. You know what I mean? They really thinking about this whoever it is, you know what I mean, that they working with, that they done teamed up. Somebody want to go solo with the hermit on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, something about somebody trying to use, I want to say use their wisdom, but baby, I mean, we done got all the way in here now for you to try to want to be wise shit. What's going on with this King of Pentacles energy? You got High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles. Sheesh. See? So, first of all, when it comes to this High Priestess energy, remember I said that King of Pentacles, that's what they wanted? They wanted you to give them your status, is what it is. It's giving destiny swap energy all day, right? But you had an inner knowing about this King of Pentacles energy when it came to this Ten of Cups, getting these dreams fulfilled, you know. And it's really given that you may have started off in denial at first. You may have been the one disregarding your intuition. But now, again, you went through some type of cleansing process or something like that. Your sight is different. Your trusting is different. Like, and what I mean by your trusting, I mean within yourself. You the High Priestess of your family. You had some type of inner knowing about, you know, when it came to this Ten of Cups, this family, this energy that somebody had going on, and all these different options, this razzling and dazzling they was doing. You was aware of all that, and you abandoned that shit. Queen of Pentacles. So it's something about you being very nurturing, very caring. Again, independent, first of all, when it comes to this Ten of Cups, which lets me know that you could build this Ten of Cups on your own, you know. But it's something about this heartbreak, like, you really felt a certain type of way, you know, about this situation, but it's given that you also did the work that needed to be done so that you could properly move forward, see? That's what I'm saying. Eight of Cups. You did what you needed to do. It's something about you noticing that it was too many secrets. You noticing that it was hidden obstacles. You noticing, you know what I mean? You started to view a situation with your intuition. Again. And you decided to remove yourself. Leave a situation behind emotionally. And it's given that this person was in regret that you would ever do that. But their intuition was warning them that you absolutely would. Look, for a Taurus, you'll lay that shit to rest, baby. Lay that motherfucker down. Yeah. So it's something about retreating from a situation, stepping back from a situation. You walking away actually put this King of Swords in heavy contemplation as well, too. You laying it to rest, got their motherfucking mind going. Had them stuck in their head, or got them stuck in their head when it comes to these investments. Again, this bigger picture. What's going on? This King of Swords was trying to mentally manipulate you. That's what you came to realize, that somebody was playing on your mind. Learn the different levels too. Like when I tell you an abusive relationship, you was in a mentally abusive relationship, emotionally abusive relationship, verbally abusive relationship. This motherfucker was cold. Look, it's given not as cold as your ass, though, Leo, because when you turned your back and you gave them your ass the kiss, that's the last thing they remember. You got an Emperor with a Page of Cups. So you got an Emperor which was emotionally immature, right? And this Emperor is surprised. This Emperor is surprised. Somebody thought they had some type of control of a situation. It's something with dominance. Again, structure, discipline. It's really given as well too, this emperor being surprised that they actually dissatisfied. Like that's what it actually, like that has them stuck in their head. They dissatisfied as fuck with the way that things is going right now. And again, the way they viewing the situation, the bigger picture, like shit. They can't see themselves doing what they having to do right now in order to get by. Yeah, what's going on? You got 8 of Wands. So something changed quickly. It was some type of rapid response when it came to this emperor's investments or something like that. This also speaks of some type of quick travel or something like that. Some type of communication. Word may have gotten around quickly or something like that. Somebody might, with this 4 of Swords, have some type of illness as well too. What's going on with this High Priestess? Okay, with the 6 of Wands, it's given that you are supported as this High Priestess. It's something about you being seen as a role model. You having this public reputation, again, and being supported. You know, it's also a covering too, though. It's like people know things about you, but they don't know everything about you. Yeah, okay. And again, you got some type of Queen of Pentacles status, some type of stability from this 10 of Swords. It may even be mental, this illness, whatever it is somebody has going on. Yeah, 9 of Swords in the reverse. So it's something about you being stable, you not being hopeless, you not being in despair, you're not worried. Look, Temperance energy, you healed something when you walked away. You healed something when it came to your emotions. You went through some type of rebirthing process. Yeah. Look, you got a King of Cups. So this King of Cups is somebody who's presenting themselves as being emotionally stable right now. What's going on? This King of Cups is really thinking about something. What's going on? You got 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's some type of imbalances or something like that with this Emperor. This King of Cups, Emperor, this all the same person, Leo. It's some type of imbalances with this person. And yes, this can be Miss Burley. You already know. And I ain't got to tell y'all every day, you know. Look, Ace of Cups. There's some imbalances when it comes to this new beginning. And they surprised at how quick some shit got bad. It's some type of contract or some type of mutual agreement or something like that somebody is in now. This Ace of Cups also speaks of your cup. You know, your cup is overflowing. Like, it's something about some type of communication that you're receiving. These intuitive messages, these downloads. Like, you... And when it comes to these multiple priorities, baby, you laid some shit to rest. And when I say you juggling them, you juggling them, you juggling them. See, it's given that this King of Cups may have tried to present themselves as being emotionally balanced even when you walked away from a situation because they thought you was going to fail. Whole time, 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, baby, you completely satisfied, reaching goals, kissing stars, and every motherfucking thing else. That's why they're surprised. That's why they're surprised. Look, Page of Pentacles. Surprised that you actually manifested an opportunity for yourself so quickly. It's something with you starting to build something different. Something with you collaborating. I don't know if you collaborating with an individual. Really don't get me that it's an individual. You probably done tapped in with your spirit team, collaborating with the divine and everything like that. Either way it go, baby, you got some type of rapid response. This is even giving me too, like you broke away from whatever it was that you was collaborating with this person. Because, see, unbeknownst to you, you was playing a part in a puzzle as well, too. But when you took your motherfucking pieces back, you know, you went and built some shit on your own. Look, Seven of Swords. So this person being able to deceive you, being able to get away with this backstabbing energy, being able to be in this shape-shifting energy, wear these different masks, that's what changed quickly. A tower happened to that shit. Something got real chaotic. Yeah, it's really given that you were able to see through the veil. You were able to hear through the veil. You were able to feel through the veil. It was no more disregarding your intuition for you. Your intuition was in full effect. Third eye fully open. I'm hearing that you had to accept some of the worst things that you... It's giving me like some of the worst things that you were like in denial about. Like it's something with the obstacles that you had to overcome and the way that you digested it, the way that you processed. You know what I mean? You ate that shit. Hey, it kept on moving. Like, I'm hearing somebody thought they was feeding you glass. They thought they was giving you something which was going to mess up your insides or something. And baby, yeah, process that. What's going on to the Six of Wands? Knight of Wands. So it's something about you appearing very fearless, very passionate, very action-oriented. The complete opposite of what was projected. What's going on with this? Yeah. Oh, spell work. See? Spell work. Sun card and the moon card. You seen the way they popped out together, right? Trying to get away from each other. Yeah. All that shit that was hidden is being brought to the light, baby. This is definitely the razzling and dazzling. Remember I told you it was going on now? Somebody thought that they had put enough shit on you which was going to weigh you down. Ten of Wands. Keep your burden, baby. Yeah. You were never supposed to see the light. And with the Sun card, you got that shit up off of you. And everything is absolutely okay. All is well. It's something about vitality. Like you being very energized. Inner child. Like you happy. You good. You boosted up. That's what's being illuminated to this King of Cups. And he trying to sit there. You know what I mean? Like he ain't did shit with this Moon card. Hide this shit. He's still trying to present himself. You know what I mean? Like again, he on the up and up. But again, this same shit right here, this fearless, this energy, cause see this, somebody was running around like a little hoe too. You know what I mean? That's none of my business though. But it's you can see these instabilities when it comes to this new beginning. You know what I mean? The burdens fell where they were supposed to properly go. Somebody was lying to their stuff when they was telling themselves they was gonna be able to keep up with all this bullshit. See? Giving backfires as well too, which is causing these instabilities. Like this King of Cups is reaping what he had sown, getting out of a situation what he had put into it when it comes to this new beginning. Look, you got the Lovers, Page of Wands, and Empress. So when it came to the Lovers, somebody took very immature action toward the Empress. Look, and they fate changed, Wheel of Fortune. It was a fated event because it had to take place the way that it had to take place, right? But it also was unpredicted. Somebody felt like they had more control in the situation than what they did. See, when it comes to these new beginnings and this Lovers dynamic, like somebody actually created a very deceiving, shape-shifting energy for themselves. You know what I mean? They manifested an opportunity with a snake themselves. Yeah. By doing all this exploring, it's something with some steps that somebody took to move forward, you know, when it came to this Empress. They wanted to backstab you. They wanted to deceive you. Okay. Hermit energy, Five of Swords. It's giving that now, you know, somebody is in isolation and they desiring to reconcile. They want to come clean or something like that. So somebody feels alone when it comes to these horror activities that's being brought to the light that they was doing. Yeah, all this shit that they thought was hidden. It's something with somebody having to do something alone. Be fearless again. But with this Five of Swords in the reverse, like somebody really want to reconcile. They want to get their energy back up. They want to be in this all is well type energy too. They want, you know what I mean, good luck too, but see, they know they getting karma. Six of Swords. Right. Still leaving that behind. Leaving behind the injustice, the dishonesty, the lies, like the deceit. You leaving that shit behind. Somebody got to endure something alone. On their own. It was illusions that this person was sharing with you too. That they was giving to you. That it was some type of equal exchange. Like they played. And they really ended up playing themselves. Definitely reaping what they have sown. Look, King of Wands in the reverse. This King of Wands in the reverse, we already know how this masculine get down. You know? Yeah, somebody was, they was real whore-like. Real whore-like, real disrespectful, real arrogant, real egotistical. Felt like they shit didn't stink. You know what I mean? Yeah. When it came to these lovers, somebody was real promiscuous. Yep, and you got the Justice. Scales being balanced out with that. Some type of truth is being discovered, though, when it comes to this Empress. Yeah. It's something with somebody still having like a upright attitude type thing. Justice, yeah. It's what's going on, what's being discovered. Hierophant energy. So it's something with somebody's beliefs, their traditions. When it comes to this Empress energy, though, you got some type of ritualistic rites, is what I'm hearing. It's something. Like something is yours. Tradition passed down. Something is being put on display with this. Like, everybody knows this. What's going on? Nine of Cups. Yeah. So it's something about your goals being met, you being satisfied when it comes to your achievements. You being comfortable, emotionally balanced. Again, it's something with your teachings. Like, you are really the type of person that, like, does not waver. Like, when you know, you know. That can't be fucked with. What's going on with this Hermit? You got Temperance. Somebody's spirit team is isolating them. Somebody has to heal. And something with like patience, like somebody having to be patient. Calm. What's going on with this Temperance energy? Judgment in the reverse. Oh, okay. So when it comes to this desiring to reconcile, somebody did not say something that they were supposed to say. It's like they missed their call. Missed their calling. Yeah, somebody needs help now, though, or something like that. Somebody, instead of healing, they channel like some type of negativity. Somebody dug, again, deepest, darkest part of their little dusty soul, I promise you. And that's why you walked away from a situation, or you decided to leave it behind. And with this Four of Pentacles, this person still tried to hold on to you. Create restrictions just out of them being arrogant, out of their ego. And it made me feel like on Pineapple Express. Remember, they had taped his ass, and he was like, "Okay, now watch me flex and bust out of here," type shit. Hey, only look, they ain't had you tape. Well, maybe they had you tape like that once upon a time, Leo. But you actually flexed and bust out, baby. But yeah, somebody, you left a situation behind, baby. Somebody was still trying to hold on to their little arrogant ways, like they felt like they really just, you know what I mean? Yeah, world card. That's what they displayed, you know. That's what they put on the forefront. Even though a cycle had closed out and that was justice, you know, somebody still was determined to like try to project karma, inflict karma. It's a lot, you know what I mean? Yeah, but it's giving me these mental defects because this Ten of Swords, this backstabbing, this deceit, you know what I mean? It's something with somebody having some type of mental breakdown, having some type of painful ending, some type of great fall, you know what I mean? And again, it being put on display with this world card right here. Because again, somebody tried to hold on to some type of arrogant type of attitude, presentation, all of that shit, knowing that they were wrong. They knew they was wrong. And time is up for that shit. Yeah, it's really giving somebody having a mental breakdown due to what they believe was satisfactory. Look, they praise the devil. I ain't playing. Yup, these beliefs, it's justice. That's who their contract is with. That's who they was satisfied with. That's who they teamed up with in order to reach their goals. So that's who they go back to, rightfully. That's who they in possession of. Yep, and they're receiving communication about it. That's why they losing their mind. Yep. It's some type of dishonesty or something like that. I'm telling you, with this Page of Swords, like somebody thought that they were so immature thinking. And that is karma. This has a lot to do with what somebody did over the years. Like they made their bed continuously, intentionally. So rightfully, get your ass in there, girl, boy, whatever the fuck it is. Yep, nope. Naturally, they're looking for somebody to come save them. Naturally, they want to link up with you, see if you could take some of this karmic debt for them. But naturally, no. Actually, you understand that you in this high priest energy right now. And goddamn it, that ship has come and sailed. That's done. That's done. What do you say? Out there on the ocean. Goddamn it, that's. I know, yeah. Get your ass on the fuck on up out there, okay? Alright. That was your read, Leo.